Hey friends,
Hey, how are you?
good. Welcome to episode B or 2 of our family strategic planning session.
Yes.
We have a
And we have a
special,
guest with us.
we do have a guest with us. We have Aaliyah with us. Aaliyah is my daughter, and she's, how old are you?
8.5.
8.5. She'll be 9 in September, and we are saying this in June right now. So we're still in 8, right? It's awesome. So Aaliyah helped us plan, and we just thought it might be fun if she joined us for part of the conversation. So I think
sure.
this, Michelle, was we were having our conversation that night.
You were.
And so Aaliyah, do you remember making your list for our family stuff about what your goals were and what you thought we were doing as a family that was good? You don't have to get it. Do you remember?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What did you think about being asked your opinion?
Wait, the goal one?
Yep.
Yeah.
What did you think about like your homework assignment that you had to write all their stuff about?
What? Are we talking about the goal section? Yes.
Yeah. Or we're talking about, there were 3 sections, remember? It was what are we doing really well as a family? And what should we do that's better? And what are the things that you want to do this summer? What are your goals? Remember those questions?
Mm-hmm.
Did you like being having the ability to give input into answers with the family on those questions? Yeah.
Did you like that we asked your opinion?
Yeah.
Yeah. Did it make you feel special or important?
Sure.
These are honest answers. We didn't practice in advance, clearly.
Did your mom and dad, do you think your mom and dad listened to the ideas that you and your brother offered?
No.
Yes.
Ian, if you're not going to participate in video, you can sit over there and be quiet. Thanks. I have a very surly 12-year-old right now who couldn't make coffee or brushed his hair. So you just heard from the background was him. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You feel like we listened to you? Yeah. You have to talk so people can hear you. This is on video, but it's also going to be on audio. Yes? All right. Was it hard to do, or was it easy for you to think about those questions and answer them?
Easy.
It was easy? Did you do it really fast?
Sure.
No. Ian, seriously. Stop talking. My goodness. Awesome. Welcome to Parenting People. Okay, so what we did was we sat down at the table after dinner, right?
Mm-hmm.
And what did we do? Everybody got to go through their list and say their answers to each question, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Dad and I did it too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, good.
So what did you think of the ideas?
Good.
What was like your favorite ideas for things that you wanted to do this summer? Or that Dad and I wanted to do? Do you remember?
Not really. But I do remember Ian's.
What was Ian's?
To get a trampoline.
Oh yeah, and you really want to do that, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mom's
What is so fun? I was gonna say I would struggle with that too. What is so fun about trampolines? I hear everyone wants them.
Can I answer that question?
No, you're not participating.
You get to like bounce and just like do tricks, I guess.
Okay. I like the idea of bouncing and doing tricks.
I'm worried about potential ER visits and insurance.
Uh-huh.
All these things. However, what they were looking for, I think, was more ways to have fun this summer, right?
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Who doesn't want to have fun?
Oh, are you decided to participate now?
Mm.
Welcome to guest number 2. This is Ian Myers, our 12-year-old.
Hey, Ian.
This is an audio recording and a video.
Yeah,
so when you talk, everyone can hear you. That's like the secret of podcasting.
Yes, I'm aware.
Okay, well, I just want you to know that all of the internet listeners will be listening to your sassiness. So
Ian, did you enjoy the fact that you got to give input into decisions that might get made for the family? Rather than mom and dad just making a million decisions on their own without your input. Did you like that you got to give your input?
Yeah, because normally her decisions are fun.
Oh, that was nice. I am the fun parent, am I not? That's okay. Daddy should be fun too.
Mm-hmm.
Do you like the decisions I make usually?
Yes.
Oh, well, that's awesome, actually.
Okay.
I appreciated having your input because especially this summer is just a little bit weird. We have no activities that we can like really sign up for, and we're kind of to our own devices. So it was important to find out what everybody wanted to try to do.
What were some things that you want to do this summer, Ian? Besides trampoline.
That was going to be my first option for anything. Go swimming as much as possible. Because
Well, are you gonna be able to do that?
That was part of the plan though, right?
Yeah, well, are you gonna be able to do that?
for Sean's house, all of our camping trips,
Right?
other friends.
That didn't sound good.
Ignore it. It's just pickles. Yeah, so we are planning a trip. So I feel like it might be a risky time to fly, but we're going to Texas next week with hopefully some people on an airplane. And we're just going to hang at my brother's house. He has a pool and hang out with the cousins. And you guys get to do something that you want to do.
And then we're gonna have a sleepover.
Yeah. The biggest thing that came out of all of this is that everybody in our family independently said that we want more time together. Focus.
Nice.
Ian, we're literally recording.
Okay.
And I can't cut this out. So all of this is going to be in the recording.
It's awesome. It's real life. And sometimes it's messy.
Yeah.
Isn't that what we say?
This is actually also working with children. So working at home with kids is just like this. So we decided to spend more time together. So we decided that we would have one day a week that's just family. And because things are a little bit hectic, we can't be like every Wednesday is family day. Like it just doesn't work that way in our life. So we're planning a couple weeks. So actually, and one of my biggest wishes was I don't want to have to be the family social planner. And I want people to like see what needs to be done and just take care of it. And so we had a serious discussion, and Bill and the kids sat down and made an activity and menu plan for this week because they recognized that it needed to be done and we could live in less chaos. So what are some of the things you guys had for dinner and things that we should do? You can do any of the days, like you could do yesterday.
Yes. Well, we have on Tuesday, Dad event, and then dinner was JD's.
Yeah.
Oh, fun.
We noticed that both Dad and I had to work on Tuesday, and the kids really wanted JD's, which actually is like JD's is a little like burger like drive-in joint in our area. Okay. And that was an easy dinner choice for us, and the kids chose it so they would eat it. Yeah. So that worked.
We did menu planning at our house for the week too, and it was pretty awesome.
That's awesome.
I've never done that. I've never done that before. I've never sat down and wrote out the week and then like, this is what we're doing.
This is my least favorite thing. There's a lot of people I think we're really good at this, but it's my least favorite thing because I don't have the skill set where I can stand in the pantry or in the fridge and be like, I could obviously make these 5 dishes, or I should plan ahead and buy these things because then I can make this, this, and this. Like that gives me massive anxiety. Like I need there to be an app or a website where I'm like, I have these 5 things. What can I do? Yep. Best. And like Pinterest isn't really my friend at that because I always will find something that I'm missing half the ingredients for. Right. And like, I don't know what I want to eat on Wednesday if I look at it on Sunday. So so this has actually worked because the kids helped make the plan. And so they're doing the things that we're doing. So tonight,
what's tonight?
So tonight, Mom event again.
I'm back in the swing of things this week.
That's awesome.
And then Ian mows the lawn.
Yeah.
Ian's gonna mow the lawn. Awesome. I see that he's been doing that a few times.
And then dinner is tuna noodle salad.
And that's like your favorite thing, right?
Well, I like it.
And you're gonna help make it?
Mhm.
So
that's awesome. I love tuna noodle salad. I grew up on that.
Right. So the nice thing about this is that the kids like understand what's happening. We planned all the stuff. And then we had to go to Michigan last week. We had a family emergency and the kids and I went. Yeah. To leave the state. And so while we were gone, Dad scheduled some fun stuff for us for this weekend. So it's Father's Day weekend, and I probably should have done something, but it's super cool that he did this. So what are we doing on Saturday?
On Saturday, we have a gnome hunt.
At the Payne?
Mm-hmm.
That's right across the street from where I live.
Yep. So if you want to make your schedule, I think I'll tell you what time we're going, and you're welcome to hang.
And then white something.
We are scheduled to go on the gnome hunt at 2 p.m. on Saturday. So if you'd like to make a reservation and join us, you're more than welcome to. And then we're going to dinner at Jimmy's White House Inn or Hall Inn or whatever.
White
And
House Inn, yeah.
because we are obsessed with their like lemon sauce. I kind of want to put it on everything. I mean, usually you get it on the walleye, but it's amazing.
And
Yeah.
then things to do are
Yeah.
hiking, camping.
An extended family fun time. So the nice thing about this is I didn't have to plan any of it. The kids participated and Bill participated. And when I was busy, I did a training event late on Monday night for my team, for my business. And while I was doing that, the kids and Bill planned out the week, which was super cool.
That's awesome.
And then while we were gone, or prior to that, while we were gone, Bill organized like a family trip, which was super cool. Like he chose all the activities, and I think I had sent him the gnome hunt thing like a week ago and been like, hey, this would be super cool. He remembered that and made it happen and like scheduled it. So I feel really supported and awesome because I asked for what I needed and people came through.
And it seems like everybody is all in helping this be wins for everyone.
Yep. So the hard thing about this, and like Bill and I have been through this cycle a million times, the hard thing about this is keeping it going, because after a while it falls to one person or it goes by the wayside and you're like, oh, it's been 2-3 weeks since we've had a family day. So we decided that everybody in the family has a responsibility to make sure that we keep this important, right? And you guys,
that's awesome.
Hey, it's time for family stuff, right?
And I love that
we're playing games and we're not doing screens unless we choose screens as our activity, and we're just going to spend time together.
I love it. I mean, how empowering for everyone, especially kids, to be able to say, look, Mom, we're not getting enough time. We need to like regroup.
Well, and I think the other thing is that like we literally spend all of the time in the world together.
You do.
We're busy doing other things and it doesn't feel like focused time. So I think the biggest lessons out of this are communication and identifying what people need so that we can like literally say, okay, we all said this was important, so we're doing this because we identified that this is important. And honestly, in our marriage, this is important because Bill, like most men, he's not a mind reader. He didn't know that this was stressing me out or bothering me because I made his life really easy and I just did everything like most women do. And then quite frankly, I was resentful because I don't want to do everything. I didn't sign up to be the social planner and the doctor person for the kids and a stay-at-home mom and run multiple businesses. Like that's not the role I signed up for. It just happened. And so when we actually talked about like what is happening and what are the things we want to do and where are the areas we need help and where do we want this to actually go and look like, we made legitimate steps forward in making it better. So
isn't it ironic that everything goes back to communication and asking for what you need? Right.
It's hard because I even will get agitated because I feel like I'm off, but it's because I haven't really like stopped and paused and thought about what do I need right now and what's bothering me and what kind of help do I need. And I'm hoping that we're modeling good behavior so that you guys can have healthy relationships and have good identification of what you need when you get older and you have your own family. You're gonna have a family someday, maybe? Maybe. Do you want any kids? Nah, I feel the same way sometimes. I'm kidding, I love you.
You're 8. You got your whole life ahead of you. You don't have to make any decisions on what you want other than maybe what being 9 looks like. No, man. What is 9 being? Are you like excited to be 9?
I don't know.
You don't know? I like you at 8. Can you just stay 8?
Yeah.
What? Just stop crying. 1 second.
I can't.
I love it. You're so cute. Thank you for being our guest today, Leah. Yes, thank you so much, sweetie. I loved it.
Yay!
Yay! You're welcome back anytime to the podcast.
So this is actually a really important lesson, especially for girls. There is, a lot of research around this, but like, especially at the age that Aaliyah's at, it's hard for girls, especially to form their own opinions and know what they want. And so, like Amy Cuddy is a researcher in this area. She talks a lot about power poses and like how you can participate and build self-esteem in women, especially
I love it.
This age. And so
I love it.
this, I don't know, or whatever is very common. And it's because already Aaliyah's really concerned about people judging her and worried about, is her opinion right or not? And this happened to me too. I had very little opinion and direction and was very shy as a kid.
Yeah, I think we all go through some of that. I did too. But you know what? I'm so proud of you for doing this. And you know what? Your opinions do matter. And I'm so glad that you shared them. And I'm so glad that your mom and dad are giving you the ability to share them as a family in a safe place, because hopefully it'll mean that you can speak up and do stuff in school more. I was terrified of raising my hand in school as a kid your age, and I hated being called on to go up to the blackboard in math and have to do math problems, because what if I made a mistake and everybody laughed at me?
Yeah. Do you have to do that stuff?
Nope.
You know, well, you're not homeschooled right now, but when you're in class, do you raise your hand and participate?
Mhm.
You do? That's good. Okay.
Awesome.
Love it.
Awesome. That was the biggest fear. Or reading out loud. We had to read out loud, and what if I didn't know a word and you're sounding it out, and
Do you read
I'm
out?
so
Do you do that at school? You're a very good reader. Yes.
that's awesome. I love it.
You read out loud to the class?
Yep, you did. You didn't do that in second grade?
No.
Did you do it in your small groups though? With your teacher?
Yes.
That was a question mark, but I'm pretty sure you did that because we talked about it in parent-teacher conferences, and your teacher sent me notes home about what a good reader you are.
That's awesome. Keep it up.
Awesome.
Keep it
All right.
up.
Well, hopefully we're developing good life skills. I mean, I think everybody
Right.
always is like, why are we taking algebra? Because I'm using this so often in my life, but like, why don't we have life skills? And like parents
Right.
are teachers, man. I don't like homeschooling or packets or math sheets, but like this kind of like life skill, I think is important. So we're going to keep doing it.
You know what?
I think so.
That you made us stop doing those math sheets.
Well, with school's over. So, I mean,
I
like, we
know.
don't have to keep doing
I
math
know,
sheets forever.
But before, you thought it was just like.
Well, we did the math sheets that were relevant. All right, cool.
Awesome.
So,
Cool.
listener people, let us know what you think of this. If you tried this with your families, please comment and tell us how this worked, or if you did it just with yourself or your significant other. We really would like to know. And if you have tips or tricks on how to do this better, like I know that Michelle and I are all ears because we're all trying to improve and make things simpler, easier, and more effective. So
awesome.
Yay. All right.
Yay. Have a great day. Bye. Thank you.
That was